Thank you for joining me today. I am super excited because I just got 3 new books that I ordered. They are some books that I have been wanting for a while to check out, and one of them is the Epic Homesteading. So if you don't follow Epic Gardening, I would definitely recommend to follow them. They do a lot of veggie and fruit growing, and it is very educational. They do also flowers, but their main thing is basically like stability, and I really like their channels. So I got their book and I'm super excited because it came in today. I got mine from Target. All 3 of these books I got from Target, and they came in the mail, and so I'm excited. The next one is the Floretfarms Cut Flower Garden book, which is absolutely beautiful. She talks about all sorts of, the growing dahlias and different flowers, the zinnias, and she spent years trying to perfect this kind of like a pale palette, which is so beautiful for zinnias and for dahlias and other florals. So I'm excited to read her book. And then the third book that I was excited about, this one kind of hits close to home because she is from nearby me, and she is in, I think it's Cape, Gwenda, around there, a little bit, not exactly north, but that somewhat of that direction, but it is Designing with Dried Flowers. So they have a huge farm, which I had never heard of them until recently. In the last maybe 2 months, I think, is when I started hearing about them. Their big farm is called Full Belly Farms. She has, her name is Hannah Rose River Muller. I might say that wrong. And they have this room that just looks so gorgeous. It is, it's called the Wreath Room, and let me just say, it is absolutely gorgeous. Like I would love to be like a fly on that wall. Like, it just breathtakingly gorgeous. So I wanted to kind of show some of the these books today, and I hope you guys like them and grab them because they're good. So let's start off with Epic Homesteading by Kevin Espiritu from Epic Gardening. Now this is like such a good book if you want to be self-sufficient, which I said stability, but sufficient is what I meant. This is the book for you, which would be amazing if I could get my little suburban home to kind of be self-sufficient and just kind of not have to rely on outside resources. Would be amazing. They sell these like great garden beds, and they do a lot of the veggie gardening, but to kind of look into some of this book, they have so much great information on, orchards, and let's see what else they have here. We have bare root trees versus potted trees, and it gives you kind of like information on how to do it yourself. Like, what is the difference? What do you need? All these great tips that he already kind of went through himself, and it teaches you how to do this yourself. So this is kind of like a how-to with gardening, and how to make your home self-sufficient. And we're talking about citrus here, pruning. I love how it has like the diagrams here, like the the pictures that really kind of give you an idea of what you're looking for when you're pruning your trees. And I've learned so much from him because of pruning trees. So it is absolutely great. There are points here about composting and how to do your own compost, right, bins, and the cycle that it goes through. So much great information. He goes into detail with telling you, you know, exact measurements, how to build it exactly step by step, which really takes a lot of the guesswork out. There is a section here, compost this, not that. What you want to compost, what you want to put in there, what you probably don't, depending on what type that you're doing here. And so this is an absolutely great diagram. There's so much information. He even has installed a laundry gray water system. So all your laundry dirty water, like, let's recycle it and water your plants with that water. It is perfectly fine to water some of your garden plants with water from, you know, the washing machine water, even your shower water you can use as well. But this is just such a great book. Irrigation. Do you want chickens? Like, do you know where to start with chickens? I want chickens. I don't think that my property is big enough for chickens, but I would love to have chickens. And he goes into details here about, you know, raising chickens, and great information. So this is a great book. If this is your vibe, I strongly recommending this epic homesteading guide here. This is my second book here with Floret Farms, Cut Flower Garden, and look at these. They are absolutely beautiful. So it's from Aaron Benzakian. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, with Julie Chai, and photography by Michelle Waite. And so these are just, I mean, they're absolutely beautiful pictures. And look, it's a AHS Book Award. So American Horticultural Society has given this book an award because of, it's just amazing. And so let's start off with, look at these zinnias. They're just so beautiful. I believe I follow her also. She has an Instagram account and I believe YouTube. And let's get started with planting. Like, she goes into a lot of detail, and that's what I love about these books, is the detail, because as a new gardener, you just don't know what you're doing or how to start or what you need. Maybe, you know, you don't know what you're missing until you missed it, kind of a thing. And so this is so nice because it is so detailed about, you know, how, when, and, you know, what to do. And they do sell they do sell seeds. So for the dahlias, they're seeds, not the tubers. And same thing with zinnias, celosias. They have such beautiful colors that I've never seen. Like, you don't find these colors at like your box, you know, Home Depot store or Lowe's. These are, you have to order their seeds. I unfortunately did not order any this year, but I will be ordering them next year, and I can't wait. I can't wait till they come out with their next year seeds, and I'm definitely going to be growing some of these. And so this is her spring. Look, her tasks. Prepare the soil. Like, do you know these things? How to divide your dahlias? So once you plant them by seed, and then the following year, you know, you can divide the tubers, because they start with seed and then they grow into a tuber, which almost looks kind of like a potato in a way, right? And then you can divide them, and then you get more flowers and more blooms. And she goes into details with this, and they have been growing these flowers for years, perfecting the colors to make sure that they are the tones that, you know, you don't see anywhere else. And she goes into you know, these flowers here. So like the Bells of Ireland, and this is Orac. So this is, I think, oh, Love in a Mist. So just Larkspur. These are beautiful. I need to get some of those. And this is just a great book. So not only is she teaching you how to grow them, but also how to cut them, when to cut them, how to, you know, kind of put them in a vase. Look, how to with pictures. Like, I just love this. Like, I need this. I'm a visual learner, and so it's kind of why I gravitate a lot to like YouTube videos, because, you know, I need to see and then do. And I love the book because it has these great step-by-step pictures with the description. I know exactly what I'm doing, and you can make yourself this beautiful crown here. And in her book, she goes through all the seasons. These are just absolutely beautiful. So this one, she goes, you know, on to describe like, you know, vase life trick. How can you make your flowers stay, you know, and bloom in your house? And that's one of the things I love. I love to, you know, be able to come outside, cut the flowers from my garden, and bring them inside the house. And sometimes you don't know, like, at what point do you cut them? Where, you know, do you cut them? If for some flowers, if you cut them too early, they won't bloom. And others, you need to cut them early so that you can enjoy as they bloom, like gladiolas. Gladiola, I just cut one of them. And it was before, I think only one had already started to flower, maybe two, and I cut it and brought it in the house, and now it's like every day, you know, I'm enjoying it as each bloom starts to, you know, open its petals for me. So this is the Celosias, and she has like these beautiful bright colors, which I just, I love. So beautiful. And there's zinnias. Autumn tasks, what to do in autumn. And I just like it because we all, you know, live in different parts in the US, and sometimes autumn for you might not look like autumn for me, and might not be in the same, you know, month. But I know here in Northern California, our autumns and springs are so short. Our main weather is summer and perennials. See, she talks about perennials, how to grow them, you know, the different types of perennials here. So this is just a beautiful book with, I mean, you should just get it for the pictures. It's just so beautiful. So I hope you like this. If you haven't gotten it yet, it is a must. Absolute must. And this is my third blog. And isn't this gorgeous? Like, just this wreath. This is the wreath room. This is like amazing. Like, can you have like volunteers? Like, I would volunteer my time, like put me to work. I'll scrub the floors. Like, I don't care. I just want to be in there and smell those flowers and just be in awe. Absolute awe. Look at all of that. It is, this looks like it belongs like in Tuscany, like somewhere like in Europe or something. I can't believe that this exists just, you know, a few miles from me. And I love this book because it is about, you know, drying flowers. So that is another thing you can do with, you know, when you grow your flowers, like what flowers can I dry that will still keep color in them, you know? Like, these are beautiful colorful flowers that are dried, and you can bring them in your house and put them in your vases. And look, that's Hannah and her mom. That's just so cute. And this is their farm. And here are some of the flower blooms. So she goes over, like, you know, foraging for fresh flowers to dry, you know, which ones would work for that, and you know, what materials do you need for drying your own flowers. It's just, I love how detailed these books are, you know, focal flowers, foliage and fillers, you know, your key ingredients. If you're a beginner gardener like me, like, I don't know these things, this is, you know, something that it teaches you on here and kind of, you know, answers your questions when you don't know what questions to ask. And that's what I love. So here's your summer flower guide. What focal flowers are good for the summer. You have your sunflowers, strawflower. I need to grow some strawflower. The zinnias. Zinnias are great. Zinnia is one that I absolutely have grown to really love. It is such a great flower to grow. So easy to just, I literally just throw seeds in the ground and they sprout. Like, just water them and they will bloom for you. So this is just, it just has so many beautiful pictures here. And look, like floral garlic braid. Hello, I love to grow garlic. And we have, my husband has done it in a braid, but it don't look like this one. Look at that. Look at that, a step by step with the pictures. I love it because I am very much visual learner. I gotta see what is it supposed to look like, because otherwise I don't know. And so everything and anything mixed bouquets. And it just talks about, you know, it goes into detail, like how many stems do you need? I don't know. It tells you right here, your materials. What exactly do you need to make this beautiful bouquet? And I just love it. I love how it goes into details. Look at this gorgeous wreath. Basic wreath techniques. Love it. Absolutely love it. Like, look, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I hope, like, this one, I mean, just buy it for the pictures. It's great inspiration just for the pictures. Like, it's just amazing, like how do you live like this? Like, this is amazing. This is my dream. Like, I would love to have a farm like that and grow all these beautiful flowers. Like, this is just so great. I absolutely am at awe with this book. It's so beautiful, so great. I'm losing sunlight here, but this is Designing with Dried Flowers with Hannah here, and I definitely recommend this book. Okay friends, that's it. I have lost almost all sunlight here. And I hope you like these books. I hope you go and get them. I got them from Target. You can go to their website, and I know with like Floret, she had one a special, which I didn't take advantage of, but where she was signing her book, so you could get a signed copy, which is great. And so I think also Epicgardening did the same thing, a signed book. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments if you have it already, or if there's a book that you would recommend that you just absolutely love that I should check out. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Happy gardening.